Most people think the secret to getting more done is working harder. But here's the truth. The people who win are the ones who make work feel like play. Because once something becomes work to you, someone who finds it fun will always beat you at it. So today, I'm showing you the exact productivity system I use every single day. The same one that helps me get more done in an hour than most people do in 3, without burning out or hating the process. And I promise, by the end of this video, you'll be able to use this exact system and feel excited to work. Let's start with the first shortcut that completely changed my game: immediate feedback. You see, your brain loves rewards. Every time you see progress, even tiny progress, your brain releases dopamine, and that dopamine keeps you hooked and motivated. I use an app called Regain as my feedback machine. Every time I start working, I hit record. The app tracks exactly how long I've been focused, shows me people around the world who are also working, and even ranks me on a leaderboard. And let me tell you, the moment I see someone passing me on that leaderboard, game on. I start competing, not because I have to, but because it's fun. That's the secret. When you turn productivity into a game, your brain stops fighting you and starts helping you. I even check my weekly app usage to see how much time I spent being productive versus distracted. Then I compare it with last week's stats. If I did better, I celebrate. If not, I adjust. That's how I make progress visible, measurable, and exciting. Because when you can see your growth, you stay hungry for more. But here's where it gets even better. What if every single day felt creatively fun, not like a chore? Every morning I ask myself one question: how can I make today creatively fun? That single question flips my mindset from I have to work to I get to create. I look at the project in front of me and start brainstorming ways to make it enjoyable. Maybe I'll create a checklist of mini tasks and reward myself after ticking each one. Sometimes I'll play my favorite beats in the background to make the process feel like flow. That one question unlocks creativity. It tells your brain, this isn't punishment, it's playtime. And guess what? The more fun I make it, the longer I stay in the zone. But here's the catch. None of this works if your biggest productivity killer is still in your pocket. Let's talk about the biggest enemy of modern focus: your phone. Studies show the average person checks their phone about 144 times a day, and a single notification can derail your focus for up to 23 minutes before your brain fully recovers. That's insane. So here's what I did. I archived every distracting app on my phone. Apps like WhatsApp, YouTube, and social media, gone from my home screen. I can only access them if I really need them, which takes effort. And that small friction is enough to stop me from doom scrolling. I even switched my phone launcher to a minimalist phone layout, so there's nothing flashy pulling my attention. Now, when I open my phone, I see peace, not chaos. No dopamine slot machines, just a clean workspace that keeps my focus razor sharp. But here's where it gets even better. What if I told you that adding a little bit of pressure can make this system even more powerful? Here's the final layer. I always give myself close deadlines. I'll set weekly or monthly challenges that push me right to the edge of my potential. It might be finishing a new video, tackling a big project from a friend, or trying to hit a new personal best. That slight pressure keeps me from overthinking and forces me to execute. Because when the clock is ticking, your brain gets serious. You start moving with intention, and that's where flow happens. So here's your challenge. 1. Install a feedback app, something that tracks your focus. 2. Each morning ask, how can I make today creatively fun? 3. Archive your distractions. 4. Add a close deadline to something you've been putting off. Try this system for one single day and watch how much more you can do in just 1 hour, with less stress, more fun, and more focus. And remember the quote, once something is work to you, someone with passion will always beat you at it. Make it fun, and you'll always win. If you found this video helpful, drop a comment and tell me what part you're going to apply first. Smash that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on our upcoming contents, and share this video with someone who needs to escape burnout and fall in love with productivity again. Because productivity isn't about working harder, it's about working happier. See you in the next one.